Nicholas Sparks was born on December 31st, 1965 on New Year's Eve in Omaha, Nebraska. As a child, he enjoyed riding his bike, playing with other kids, and going on his own explorations. He lived an average childhood and his family could be put into the middle class category. High school was where Sparks showed how intelligent and athletic he really was. He never received a grade lower than an A and excelled in every subject. Sparks was also a star track runner. He broke all the records at his high school and landed himself a track scholarship to the University of Notre Dame. Additionally, Sparks worked about 30 hours a week at a local restaurant to help pay for his upcoming college expenses. College was a fun and exciting experience for Sparks, filled with friends, studying, track, and attending events. College was also where he met his wife during spring break in Florida. But the event that changed his life completely was when he injured his Achilles tendon. Sparks had an 8-week recovery and was moping around the house until his mom jokingly said, "If you're so bored, write a book." So Sparks started writing. Though his first novel, The Passing, was never published and sits in his attic, this was the start of a new future for him. In 1989, Sparks wrote another novel called The Royal Murders, but again, this book was not published either. With both books rejected, Sparks decided to concentrate on another job. He tried out some short-term jobs such as real estate appraisal, waiting tables, selling dental products by phone, and started his own manufacturing business. But in June 1994, he decided to give writing one more honest shot. Sparks told himself, "I'll write 3 more novels, and if none of them get published, then I can accept the fact that I was not meant to be a writer." After a 6-month writing period, Sparks finished a novel called The Notebook, and by October 1995, Warner Books bought the rights for $1 million. Sparks went on a 3-month book tour, and the book grew steadily in popularity with readers. It spent 56 weeks on New York Times bestseller list. With such a good turnout, Sparks continued to write. His next novel was Message in a Bottle, which was published in spring 1998 and later was turned into a movie. Working hard, Sparks wrote another novel, A Walk to Remember, and was published in 1999. Since then, Nicholas Sparks has written a total of 17 books, and 6 of which have been turned into films, such as The Last Song, Dear John, Nights in Rodanthia, The Notebook, and A Walk to Remember.
I think you're pretty without any makeup on. I think you're funny when you tell the punchline wrong. I knew you got me when you let your walls come down, down. Before you met me, I was alright, but things were kinda heavy. You brought me to life now. Every February, you'll be my Valentine. Valentine, let's just talk all through the night. There's no need to rush. We can dance until we die. You and I will be young forever. You make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream. The way you turn me on, I can't sleep. Let's run away and don't ever look back. Don't ever look back. My heart stops when you look at me. Just one touch. Now baby, I believe this is real. So take a chance and don't ever look back. Don't ever look back.
Well, that's hard. You vary everything else, essentially. You vary as much as you can. You vary the characters, you vary the dilemmas, you vary the narrative style, whether it's first person or third person limited, omniscient. You vary the length of the novel. You change virtually everything else within the novel that you can. And I think that that is probably the most challenging part, especially once you into, I don't know how many books I've written, 14 or 15, whatever the number is. Once you get up into that kind of number, it does get a little tough to write about characters that you haven't written before. But you do your best to do it over and do it new.
In conclusion, Nicholas Sparks will probably continue to write heartwarming novels and just live his life to the fullest. I would like to end by using one of his famous quotes. And as always, life marches on.